All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Royally Unapologetic podcast, where we're talking all about building brands that make people pleasers clutch their pearls and dream clients say, oh, hell yes, take my money. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, first of all, I really hope that with this mic, you don't hear the lawnmower in the background, but I'm sorry in advance if you do. But I'm going to make it up to you because I have fucking tea today. If you are a business owner, you understand that when you're marketing, you need to be positioning yourself as the solution to your dream clients' needs, problems, and desires. However, there is one word that I see so many people use, and I'm guilty of this too. I've done this in the past, but there is one word that so many people use, and you also might be using, that is making you look like an option, not the solution. And that is the word if. And I was literally just having a conversation with somebody about this the other day because I was auditing her website and she kept using the word if, like if you want X, if you're ready for Y, if you're struggling with Z. You get the picture. And this is something I see so often on people's websites, in their content. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you are using the word if in this way, you are positioning yourself as an option, not the must have solution. When you want to call people into action and position yourself as the must have solution, you do not want to use the word if. The reason is because when you do that, you're essentially saying, like, oh, this isn't a necessity, but if you want it, I can do it. And you're not going to sell when you have a lack of conviction in the importance and value of your offers. When you use the word if, you're completely removing your conviction. You're essentially laying it in their hands for their perceived value of your services, rather than you being the one leading with conviction saying, I am the motherfucking solution and I know it and you're going to know it now too. That is the conviction that we want in your marketing. You're not asking them if they think that your service is valuable. You're telling them it's valuable and exactly why. And when I first started removing the word if from my vocabulary and my marketing and my calls to action, I started replacing it with the word when. And yeah, that's a little bit better, but it's not there yet. But here's how we're going to shift going forward. We're not going to ask them if they're struggling with something. We're telling them that they are. Because the chances are, if they're on your page or your website, they are either already aware of the problem and they're just coming to see if you are the perfect person to be that solution for them and how you're going to be the solution, or they aren't fully problem aware and they need to be told what the fucking problem is. And we're doing it in a way that's not leaving it up to chance, up to their own questioning, their own discovery, their own questions. We're going to tell them what the problem is, what their experience is, their dream is. And we want to do this in a way where we're painting a picture of how that shows up in their current reality or their ideal reality, so they can really see it and step into the experience that we're trying to showcase. So for example, instead of saying, if your website is holding you back, because how are they going to know whether or not it's actually holding them back? In that case, we're literally leaving it up to their own feelings about the topic. Instead, we want to say simply, your current website is holding you back. There's no room for discussion. We're saying it in a way where we're like, this is the fucking fact. Your website is holding you back. And we can even elaborate on that further by saying, your current website is holding you back because it has zero customized strategy. It's the same fucking template that 9,000 other people in your industry have, and it's making you look like a washed out version of everybody else. Or maybe it looks like dog shit because you DIY'd it in 2014 and it's not at all reflective of the person you are today. It doesn't reflect the value of your services and it's tanking your credibility. And so, for another example, instead of saying, if you're ready to make more money, again, by using the word if, you are positioning yourself as an option if maybe possibly that making more money is something that they want. So instead of saying, if you want to make more money, you're simply going to say, you're ready to double your income. You're ready to put your sales on 10x speed. You're ready to have your jaw hit the floor when you see your bank account balance. Or you're ready to be your own sugar daddy. When we remove the word if, we are telling them what is possible when they invest in our services. We're not leaving it up for them to decide whether or not that's a problem they're having, or decide if it's something that they deem valuable enough, or decide if it's something that they want. We're telling them, this is what you want. I fucking know it because I know you, I see you, I hear you. I understand you, and I am the perfect fucking solution. And this is why. This is what is possible for you when we work together. So I'm encouraging you to remove the word if from your marketing and your calls to action as much as possible so that you can actually show yourself and your services as the fucking solution, not an option. All right, that is all for today's episode. If you love today's episode, please rate and review the show so we can get this out to more people so they can also have all this tea. Please share it with a business bestie. Tag me over on Instagram and let me know how you like the show. Let me know where I am in your day. And if you have any questions or special requests, shoot me a DM over on Instagram. I promise I'm really nice. Come into my DMs. It's a good time. This podcast is truly a resource for you guys. I make it for you. I want this to be the best thing ever. I want you to get what you need out of it. So if you ever have requests or questions, please shoot me a DM. I am all ears. And as always, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys in the next one.